Hello, I'm going to do the Scorpio love reading, and this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. Also, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. I have my rose quartz as an overall energy, and then we have oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of these romance cards. Oh, the brain is struggling today. So we have these cards, and then we'll get some tarot, we'll get some clarifiers, and then close out with a romance card. All right, so we have honeymoon. We have flirt. We have honeymoon for current energies. We have flirt for future energies. And then for overall energies, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Now, I don't feel like if you're single, I don't feel like it has to be somebody that you already met. But I feel like this is more of this could be the one if you meet someone in your future, that it could be the one. Okay, so now we're going to get some tarot. So we have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And I feel like that's about making sure that you spend time with your person, okay? If you're already in a relationship, maybe this is a relationship that is developing, or maybe you've been in for this relationship for a while, but this is a relationship that you need to make sure that you spend that alone time together. You have those date nights, you have those times where it's just the two of you, and you're keeping that relationship strong, that you know, because when you have children and you have other things going on in your life, it's like those things, you know, the children grow up and they have their own lives, and then it's just the two of you left. And have you built that relationship along the way to still be strong, so that when things change, that, you know, you still have each other, you still have that connection. It's not like, you know, you've kind of gone your own separate ways, you've kind of built your own lives, and then when that other stuff in the middle is gone and it's just the two of you, do you even know that person? Do you still have that connection, or you don't have that connection? It's like you've already built lives separately. So I feel like right now it's important for you to spend that alone time together, where you have those date nights and you're working on those things, okay? We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. For future energies, we have the Hierophant. We have the Three of Pentacles, we have the Magician, and we have the Nine of Swords. And then let's pick one more. We have the High Priestess, and I'm feeling one more, and the Six of Cups. So this, for overall energies, we have this could be the one. We have the Nine of Swords, High Priestess, and Six of Cups. So there could be somebody that is coming back into your life where this represents you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it could be somebody from your past, your childhood, or somebody that you dated before is coming back into your life. This represents a positive relationship. This does not represent something that is toxic and that was a horrible relationship. That's not what this card represents. This represents a relationship that you had that was positive with someone. Maybe it was just a friendship and it never kind of evolved into anything more. And then you two kind of went on your way and you kind of did your own things. And now maybe the two of you are coming back together. Or maybe you did date before and it was a good relationship, but maybe there were a few problems, or you just weren't ready. One or both of you wasn't ready at that time to commit to a more committed relationship, you know, whatever that is. But I feel like it left on a more positive note. So that could represent that you, for some of you, it could be somebody that is coming back in from your past. Or it could be somebody new that is coming in, that's very playful, that's young-hearted, that has a young spirit, that likes to enjoy life, likes to kind of, you know, do those fun things. And likes to be very active. We have the High Priestess having that feeling inside, that gut feeling, knowing that, hey, this could be the one, having those butterflies, okay, those butterflies in your stomach. Also, don't worry about things that you can't control. Don't try and put things on this relationship that you can't control. Not questioning it. I feel like it's just go with the flow. Just let things happen. Don't be stressed about it. Don't get all up in your head about this relationship, saying, okay, this could be the one, and then start planning your marriage, planning your wedding, or planning the future where you're still getting to know each other. Okay. So I feel that represents a new relationship. But if it's a current relationship, getting back to how you felt when you first met. What were those feelings? What attracted you to that person? What were those things that you used to do? Did you used to spend a lot of time together and do those fun things, and maybe go on those I don't know, go to the beach or go hiking, or whatever those things that you like to do that you had in common that were fun and playful and you didn't have to worry about things. What are those things when you first met? How to get back to that energy, those feelings, getting back to that. So for current energies, we have honeymoon, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. I feel like if it's a current relationship, it's about looking at things different, changing things up, making sure you spend that time together, letting go of those things that are bothering you, not bringing, what was that? Like when I hear interviews from people who have been together with their partner for a really long time, they always say making sure that you don't go to bed angry, okay? You don't go to bed hurt. You don't go to, end your day feeling upset and mad and angry about that person. Clearing that energy, clearing what is on your mind, letting go of those things, okay? Maybe that's what you need to do within this relationship, is work on those things so that you're not going to bed angry, and that you're making sure that you spend those date nights and that time with that person. For future energies, we have Flirt, the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles, and the Magician. It takes work to work on a relationship. It takes work to be in a relationship where you feel that connection with that person. And doing those things that you need to in order to sustain this relationship in a positive energy, a relationship that helps you to feel grounded, that helps you to feel safe, a long-lasting relationship, a relationship that lasts a long time, takes a lot of work. And you need to have that magic in there. You need to have that spark. You need to have that excitement, and making sure that you have that flirty energy, that fun, that lightheartedness within the relationship, making sure that you keep that alive and you keep that going. That's very important, having those lighter moments within a relationship, because, regular life has a lot of responsibilities, and it can have a lot of heavy energy to it, bills and, family and sickness and health, and, just everyday life can be very stressful, but making sure you still have those lighthearted moments within your relationship. All right, look at that, the Nine of Cups, okay? Having fun, okay? Having fun, letting go of those things, not going to bed angry, clearing the air, okay? Ten of Swords and Ten of Swords together. Tens are completion, okay? Again, I feel like it's not going to bed angry, working through those things, talking things through, doing things a different way, okay? Eight of Pentacles is doing things in a different way, changing things up. What are those things that you need to change up within your relationship? Or if this is a new relationship coming in, that you stay in the positive energy, and that you realize, okay, past relationships didn't work. Figuring out, okay, why those didn't work. Maybe it was because you didn't spend that date night, those times together. Maybe it was because you were going to bed angry. Letting go of those things, letting go of that baggage before you start a new relationship, okay? I'm not bringing that past baggage in and saying, oh, this person is going to act like every other relationship that I have, so why should I put the energy in? You know what I mean? Clearing that mind, clearing that energy first, looking at things differently within this relationship. We have the Magician again, okay? Magician, taking things into your own hands. We have the Infinity sign here, which represents individual empowerment and everlasting love, okay? This could be the one, everlasting love. But also figuring out those formulas and those things that didn't work before, and that maybe you have to put more effort into this time. I like that the Magician is right next to the Eight of Pentacles. What are those things that you can do differently in this relationship, this current relationship or a new relationship, so that this one becomes long-term, that this relationship lasts, you know? What are those things that are important to you within a relationship? What are those needs that you feel have to be met within a relationship? Also, what are those needs of your partner, and can you fulfill those needs for your partner? Are you able to do that for that person, and having that two-way street, keeping those lines of communication out open, talking, like I said, not going to bed angry, being able to talk about things and not feeling defensive or angry or making the other person feel uncomfortable, or having that person make you feel uncomfortable for what you want to talk about. You know, you have something that's bothering you, you want to be able to talk to your partner about it and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, and not having them say, or you saying to the other person, well, why are you feeling like that? That's not what I was meaning. You know, not having that attitude, but going into it saying, oh, I you know, thank you for letting me know, and I didn't mean to say it that way, and I will be more cognizant of that and making sure that I don't make you feel that way. You know, like just approaching. Sometimes you have something to say, but it's like thinking about how you're going to say it before you say it. So approaching things differently, you know, because that's a lot of times, it's like when you send a text message. Sometimes if you send a text message to somebody, you're meaning one thing, but they receive it in a different way. And then, you know, that's why texting can be a problem, is because then that creates a whole issue, because they're thinking you said it one way, you're saying, no, I said it that way. And if you had been able to say it in person, then they could kind of get what it was that you were saying. And it was just a misunderstanding. All right, so we have the Three of Wands, and that's looking towards the future, okay? And then we also have the Fool, which is on the sale. So having that new start, that new look, keeping it lighthearted, keeping the lines of communication, being ready to be able to put work into a relationship. Are you at a point in your life where you want to put the hard work into a relationship, fighting for that relationship, you know? Fighting for that relationship, fighting to put the work into a relationship, and finding those solutions to the problems and not just sweeping them under the rug. We have the Empress, which to me represents, you know, evolving and growing and learning. It also can represent marriage or birth or fertility. Okay, so having that relationship that maybe evolves into a marriage or evolves into having children. And it's very important to make sure that you're in the right energy for this relationship to grow. All right, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is a beautiful way to end it for overall energy, is those rewards of putting the work into the relationship, seeing those weak spots, working on those, not going to bed angry, communicating, and staying, you know, the Nine of Cups, the Magician, staying the Empress, growing, learning, and reaping all those rewards of that work that you're putting into the relationship, not worrying about things that you can't control, not putting extra stress or things into it, and just kind of taking it day by day and making sure that you keep those lines of communication open. All right, so let's get a romance card and close out. We have that one, which I feel like that kind of looks like the Empress card, but it's two people there. We have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. And I feel like that's, you know, kind of goes with that. You know, not rushing anything. taking the time that is needed for things to grow properly, not pushing or rushing into anything, and to just take it one day at a time, and making sure that you're keeping those lines of communication open, so that when you start your new day, you're starting your new day feeling happy and positive about your relationship, because you've worked out whatever problems the night before. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.